All right, there we go. We got that. All right, let's see if we can get this.
So in theory, they can hear us.
Now I think.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, they can hear us now. Okay, cool. Good. All right, so sorry about that technical difficulty. But unfortunately, we will not have game audio. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I think you guys can hear us both fine now. But we'll get back to this one. Here live at Rutgers, their first look at them in Big Ten play. Got Dicky in the booth, and join with me is Aaron tonight as we get Big Ten play started. Three Big Ten games tonight, Aaron. Get us started here with Iowa and Rutgers. Iowa coming in strong this season, lined up as the number two team in the CSBA. So a tall task for Rutgers, but Rutgers is always up for tall tasks. Is they're starting off slow here early, but you can't make many mistakes against this talented Iowa team that is very deep, and they pulled in another very great freshman recruiting class. Coach Pax over there is definitely top tier when it comes to recruiting and getting those guys he needs for the squad. As that three is no good from Bismack. I mean, the other way, Salmon's the senior for Rutgers now. Has been with Coach C Webb every step of the way, and it's shown he can be a star for them. Aaron, what are your thoughts on these two teams coming into this one?
I mean, as you mentioned, this is the first look for Rutgers in Big Ten action, and they come up to the behemoth that is Iowa so far this season. I am
Mm,
still of the mindset they should be number one, as that was Cornelius Cobb knocking down that deep three.
yeah,
But apparently the coaches poll don't agree with me.
yeah,
But I
yeah. They
think Iowa
don't.
should be number one.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to. I mean, both. There's no. That it's like splitting hairs when it comes to the top two teams, in my opinion. As we see, Cobb knocking down that three. He's got a new look out there. He's kind of a little bit bigger now. He beefed up a little bit and grew a couple inches. And now he's able to step out and hit those threes like he did in high school. Kind of hit of a growth spurt, but they're up three here. And look at that nice steal tip pass by Blackman. And on the other end, Maximin not able to finish at the rim. He's known to be able to finish, at the rim and been a scorer for them as there's Aldo from downtown.
Yeah, Rutgers quickly tying this one up.
And we're back at five apiece for these two teams as Maximin passing it down to Abubakar off the glass and good. And Bismack getting the start tonight at guard, and these guards for I was really talented. As there's Mats down low, not able to get it to go. Good defense, a double team between Blackman and Tyree, and on the other end, Maximum he's blocked, and some good interior defense from Salmons. And Tyree with another good stop underneath. He's been holding his own. And so Bubakar, not a nice floater off the glass. I thought that was going to get blocked. Now Rutgers to take a time out. Down four. Very fast pace so far for these two teams. Iowa looking really good, and leaving, picking up where they left off in previous weeks. What are your thoughts so far, Aaron?
I mean, Rutgers has definitely looked good so far. Of course, we expect Iowa to be super aggressive offensively, as they have been all season. Trying to do some quick math and get their points per game average at the moment. It's roughly 90.
Yeah, for sure. This is Iowa team is a high octane, high efficient offense. As Demora called for the foul, and Tribble will go to the line for two or for one after he hits the layup. And for Rutgers, coming into this one, they had a kind of a rough outing in their non-conference tourney. Getting the win over Providence, but close loss to Miami, and then a 10-point loss to Tennessee. So coming in 1-2 in the week 3 or week 4, um, they got to get in that one. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty conference play. Um, they got to get those, and they're known for that. We've seen Coach C. Webb, his previous tenure at Syracuse, they were known for knocking off those top teams in the conference and creating those, messes of a tie break. So here's Blankham, nice pro hop into the lane, no good, good block underneath, and that shot up and no good from Blanco. Here comes Cross, driving, spinning, and kicking it over to Sanchez. Now Sanchez up top, Cross for three. Too strong. And tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Rutgers' ball. It's a nice hustle play from Lumpkin down there in the post. So Rucker here with it in the corner. Hero up top, Cross, Lumpkin. Kicking it over to Tribble. Tribble gets the screen. He pulls up for two. No good, and good defense from Iowa. Another tipped rebound, but Iowa was able to come down with the Demora. Nice pull up mid range, able to can it.
Yeah, Rutgers keeping it close here so far, though. They're only down 3. The lead's only been as high as 5 so far tonight.
Yes. Yeah, Rutgers is a definitely talented. Tribble. Whoa. Just rose up.
I did not see that coming at all.
Yeah, that was a crazy dunk. There's that Blankham. It's back up top. McCluskey.
Lumpkin.
I like the Lumpkin for Rutgers. He's been playing really gritty. It's Clowers Jr. Not able to hit the turnaround. Jay. Here comes Tribble in transition.
Chance for Rutgers to take a lead here.
It's nice pass to Sanchez off the glass and good. And Rutgers takes the lead. Like you said, Rutgers really sneaky, a sneaky good team that can make you pay. Now one over Clowers,
Ish.
bucket and the foul. TT Clowers Jr. Got a chance at one more at the line. Blankham midair just changed his mind and kicked it over to Clowers Jr. Iowa regains the lead up one. Tribble driving in, kicking it back out. Cross, his jumper is up. No good from Chris Cross. Now McCluskey, one of the talented freshmen Iowa brought in this class. Him and Tyree, those are some guys that can definitely change a program. As Blankham able to get the offensive board and the foul. Get a chance at one more. Drake Blankham. And Blankham hits the free throw. Rutgers takes the timeout. Down 4. And these lead hasn't been large for either teams. I think Rutgers had maybe a 1 point lead, is maybe a large lead, in Iowa maybe up to like 6. But other than that, these leads have not been really large between the two.
No, and Coach Csba was talking in general earlier today about the adjustments that they've made to their starting lineup to try and keep up a bit better with Iowa's offense. And so far, it definitely looks like those uh, experiments are working. You know, running on the starting unit, for example, running Dwayne Salmons at the 3,
Mm-hmm.
having lockdown Boogie in there as well with Krista Matz, definitely helping Rutgers stay in this.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely has, adding a twist to your and C Web is known for the adding a little twist to his game plan and you know switching it up. That was makes it so tough to game plan against him because you never know what he's gonna do. As Tribble layup no good in the lane. They're playing some good defense on Iowa, making them, forcing them into tough shots, making tough buckets. As Blankham has the mismatch down low on Tribble, just bodies them an easy layup.
Yeah, but you have to think about this too. C-Web and Pax are two of the most experienced coaches here in the CSPA, so there's not a lot really that they can throw at each other that they haven't seen from either them or somebody else in their coaching careers here in the CSPA.
Yeah, for sure. These are one of two of our longest tenured coaches. Is that's the end of the first quarter. Iowa 18, Rutgers 15. Stick around. We'll be right back with their second quarter action. It's the CSBA on Twitch. And we're back here. 3 point lead for Iowa after one. I seen someone in the chat said I would be surprised if Rutgers was still hang around in this one, and they've been hanging here in the first quarter so far. So now here's Tribble over to Salmons. Salmons 3 is up. No good. And a nice rebound from Cobb. So here comes Abubakar lobbing it up to Blankham. And Drake Blankham.
Yeah, both sides not super shooting super great efficiency wise, but it just proves that the defenses for both these teams proven to be incredibly effective against each other at the moment.
Here's Tribble's pull up jumper. No good. Matt's able to come down with it and draws the foul. Drake Blankham, the culprit there. And Matt's what get 2 at the line. And Krista Matz is such a great player for Rutgers, averaging 8 rebounds a game. And had some double digit game or double digit rebound games. A close loss to Miami. Mats has 9 rebounds. It's just shown in the past to be a huge piece for this Rutgers team down low.
Yeah, Matt's averaging 8 rebounds per game coming into this one.
A shout out G Hart claiming that 5,000 progression points. It's a Bubakar driving to the lane just too fast. He's up to 6 points now. So here's Aldo trying to work it baseline. Gets the screen, fades away. Bubakar with the block. Now there's Grosjean off the screen. His jumper good despite Maximum all over him on that one. So now here's Tyree for three. No good. Grosjean pushes the other way. Boogie able to get the layup over Maximum.
Yeah, Rutgers closing the lead again here. They're only down by 2. 6 minutes left to go here in the second.
It's now Bubakar driving in. Going up and off the glass. No good. Aldo able to come down with it. Here's block down Boogie. Salmon's three. No good. Had another open opportunity. It's now Tyree down low. Kicking it out. Had a smaller guy on him down there. It's the double. Now Tyree will force up a tough contested shot, and that one's good. Some of these guys shoot better with somebody in their face rather than not. It's Aldo going at probably the tallest guy on the court. Drawing the foul. He'll get 2 at the line.
Yeah, and I've kind of seen that quite a bit so far this season, where it seems like players are uh, able to hit shots better when they have a hand in their face as opposed to when they're wide open. It's very odd this season so far in that regard.
Yeah, for sure. So Aldo's first free throw up and good.
Blackman going to come on now for Blankham for Iowa.
So Aldo hits both.
Rutgers hitting 4.
No, go ahead.
Rutgers at 4 or 5. That's a great steal by Grosjean here. Salmons over Cobb with a nice little floater, ties it up for Rutgers.
Yeah. Nice drive there. Another, he's 6'4", going up against a 7'3" guy. He's not afraid. These guards is tough for Rutgers. As Coach C-Webb is known for his guard play. There's Tyree. His top of the key jumper no good. Here comes Salmons. He stops and waits. Oh, he waits for the defender.
Why don't you? What? I'm so confused. And then he goes for the. Just shoot the open 3. You had it in transition. Just stop and pop. Don't wait for the defender. I don't understand.
Yeah, but he's missing all of these. We seen it the other night as Grosjean goes up right before the end of the shot clock and gets the go. Now Rutgers up 2. Seen it the other night. I was called a mid-major game. Eaton Letterman went scoreless in the first half, 0 for 6, and went perfect in the second half. So just because Salmons is struggling early, and Iowa as a whole is kind of struggling too. Outside of Bubakar and who else? A couple guys off the benches. Cobb hits that tough layup and draws the foul.
Yeah, tough layup on the offensive board, but gets the up and under. Draws a foul on Aldo too, as we're going to see a handful of substitutions here now for Iowa. Maximum and Tyree going to check out. We are going to see DeMora check in. That I know for certain.
Yeah, for sure. It's outside of what is Drake Blankham and Bubakar, they haven't really came upon too much consistent offense as Cobb completes the 3-point play. Now up
Push.
one. Now Aldo driving in. That layup no good, but there's Lumpkin over the top
Ooh.
of Blackman.
Nice little one-handed jam there by Lumpkin.
It's very low scoring. Willie D. It's been a very defensive heavy game. A lot of missed shots as well from both teams. What's up, D? Toy Hunter? How you doing? Appreciate all of y'all tuning in to this one. Here's Cross for three. His three no good. So now here's Blanco kicking to McCluskey. Now Demora, the smaller Aldo on him, draws the double, goes up. That layup is good.
Nice little Euro step around Aldo there by Demora to get that one through. I was still up by one here. 2:50 left to go. Here's Cross for three again. Can't get that to drop.
Here's Demora driving, again drawing the foul. You see Cross struggling as well. 1 for 5 tonight.
Really, really heavily defensive contest
Yeah.
at the moment.
Demora hits both free throws. So now here's Aldo over to Lumpkin. Blocked though, not a bounds. It'll remain Rutgers ball. Blackman getting some revenge on Lumpkins.
Iowa's coach is
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
had it
bro.
up.
Yeah, he's tatted all on his fingers and he's twitching like a. I ain't gonna say, but yeah,
He's high. He's high on caffeine with how much he's tweaking.
yeah, just keep that caffeine, that C word. He geeked up for sure. It's that nice jumper in the mid range from Cross. Now just a 1 point lead. Here's Demora handing off to McCluskey. A nice pass inside. Demora able to slam it in.
Nice cut there by Bertha Demora. Puts the lead back up to 3. Both teams again shooting relatively evenly. Advantage slightly to Iowa.
There's a missed layup. Here's Blackman the other way off the glass. No good. Good defense from Lumpkins. Here comes Tribble.
Rutgers with 20 rebounds so far. Iowa with 18.
So Rutgers bigs are keeping up with Iowa's bigs, and Iowa's known for those big men down there. Blackman and Blankham are no slumps. Cross still not able to get another one to fall from downtown. As McCluskey driving and drawing the foul. And Tyrell Hero will be called for it there.
Cross 2 of 7 at the moment, as you just saw. Hero gets called for his first. He's got Iowa's coach has a tattoo up like midway the back of his skull.
God.
Man's got like a full body canvas.
Yeah. Just have at it. It's McCluskey 2 for 2 from the line. Now Tribble will bring it up for Rutgers. Down 5. There's a screen Tribble pull up just above the free throw line. No good. Got to get those shots against this Iowa team, as you can't go cold. As Blackman, another bucket for Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa's pushed this lead up to 7 now. Minute left to go here in the second quarter.
Rutgers takes a timeout.
Yep. Gonna talk things over.
How old is Rutgers coach? Is he graduate assistant?
The right man looks like he's 25 at best. At best.
What kind of degree do you need to coach? Do you need
I don't. I mean, one would certainly help in, like, I don't know, sports, like sports administration, like business, like the business side.
I guess so. Sports
Uh, I
management or something.
know, I know. Granted, this was at LSU, so it doesn't necessarily apply everywhere. There was a coaching minor that you could get to your degree. So, I maybe they look at that. I don't know.
Possibly. I don't know. I think that it might be a minor coaching. Definitely could be taught as McCluskey for three. Bang! And a 16-4
And
run in the last almost 4 minutes for Iowa. They're now up 10.
2 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Excuse me there. Not a lot of movement here from Rutgers at the moment. Don't like that.
They're going for one last shot. So there's
Shot
Cross.
clock's winding down though. Cross may have to just fire it from the logo.
Shoots up that three. Another miss from three. And at the half, Iowa 40, Rutgers 30. Stick around. We'll be right back with your CSBA halftime show. And we're back at the half. 10-point lead for Iowa. What was your thoughts on that first half, Aaron?
I mean, very, very defensive struggle, though late in that second quarter, Iowa just kind of put their foot down uh, onto the neck of Rutgers and hasn't really let off.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. But Rutgers early in this one kept it closely contested. Was definitely showing that they can keep up with Iowa, but Iowa down the stretch in that second quarter tightened up their defense, and that's been the thing, the key so far here in this first half. As you see the numbers, as Iowa just playing some really great team basketball. Both teams shooting under 50%.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, though, downside for Rutgers, the fact their leading scorer only has 4 points is not great. Not
Yeah,
ideal if you're the Scarlet Knights.
yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want to be in that position where you're. But that means there's a lot of guys that got, because they're only down 10, so it's not that many guys that's right underneath four. So everybody got at least have four, or
Right.
yeah, it's got to be more than one guy with four. So what do you think here in the second half Rutgers has to do to kind of get through or get to where they need to be in the fourth, so where that is a more competitive game?
I mean, Rutgers definitely needs to find their stride on defense again. Also, find a way to cut through the Iowa defense that has really kind of smothered Rutgers in the later stages of that second quarter. A bit more ball movement there
Yeah, for sure.
for the Scarlet Knights, and I think they can close this gap. And definitely not unmanageable by any means.
Definitely not. 10 points is not a lot. I mean, Coach C Webb is king of the comebacks. He had a few long time ago. Some will call the plumber error, where he beat a talented North Carolina team after coming back in the fourth by down like 15 plus.
Yeah, Rutgers 0 point scoring drought in the past 3 minutes.
Yes, there's Tyree off the glass and good.
Yeah, that was through Aldo, I believe.
It's now Grosjean over to Aldo. You kick it back up top to Grosjean. He'll get the screen from Boogie. And Grosjean is stripped by Maximin. Another stop for Iowa. It's now Bubakar. Maximin gets the screen from Cobb.
Great job
Working
by
in a
Grosjean to work around it, though.
oof, and a tough three with a man all in his grill. Maximum knocks it down, and now 15-point lead for Iowa.
But despite all of that great defense, Maxman just knocks
Mm-hmm.
the three down anyways.
Right in his grill. Now
It's an
here's
off-ball movement now here for Rutgers.
it's Matt's drawing the foul. And that's the player that's got to get it going. And also Salmons as well struggled in that first half. So get two here. First one's good.
Matt's with these two free throws able to end the scoring drought at least for Rutgers, but they're still down by 13 here. 6 minutes ish left in the third.
It's Blackman with a handoff to Maximum. Another three. That time, no good. A long pass up
Nice
court.
dish by Matts.
Oh, and a good cut by Salmons. He goes up. He's blocked by Tyree.
Was he blocked by Tyree or was he blocked by the rim?
I don't know. Either or. I think they'll give it to Tyree. But a nice lob up to Blackman, who finishes in transition.
Matt's almost got a hand on that too.
Yeah. So now Salmons off the screen. Shot clock winding down. Salmons spinning, turnaround. Jay, good. Gonna need a lot more of that from Salmons.
Most definitely, yeah. Rutgers, again, really needs to step up offensively. Iowa going to take a timeout here. I think they saw something on that particular possession they weren't a fan of, so going to take the opportunity to talk things over here. They're up by 13, 5:26 left in the third.
Yeah. Talk it over, maybe get a breather. No, they are in control here in this one, up 13. Here's Tyree driving on Salmons, up and good. Iowa, and it seems like Rutgers has no answer on defense for Iowa. Now Salmons off the screen for three. Bang!
That's a big three by Salmons there.
Cuts the
Much
deficit.
needed for Rutgers.
Yes, for sure. They need to stop here as a Bubakar trying to get to the rim. He's driving. Aldo forces him to pick up his dribble. Now over to Tyree, cross court Maximum. Shot clock winding down, another contested three. Bang!
Wow.
Wow, St. Maximin can only hit contested threes at this point.
It doesn't make sense.
So now here's Salmons. Aldo over to Mats. Now Boogie up top. Grosjean for three.
Ooh, a little too soft there. That was a super, super deep three, though.
Is that two no good from Tyree? Here comes Aldo. Down low, Mats. Working it inside. Kicking it back out. Good defense from Blackman. Now Aldo driving and kicking over to Boogie. Ooh, nice spin from Grosjean and gets the lay.
That's more of what we need to see from Rutgers here. Only shooting 3 of 6 so far in the half. They've upped their efficiency, though, from the first half. They were only about 33% in the first and second quarter. Maxman with another 3. Can't get that to drop. He's got to have the man all the way in his face. Cobb going to get called for a blocking foul.
Yeah, Cobb. Maybe a smart foul there to get some subs. He's probably gassed. Needed a breather.
Cobb going to go to the bench. It has been a while. Yeah, usually we see that substitution take place usually about a minute earlier.
Yeah.
So potentially a smart foul there by Cobb, maybe intentional, like you said, to get those subs in.
So now Grosjean driving in, stripped, and Out of bounds, 1 second left on the shot clock.
Yeah, great
Exactly.
defense. Yeah, great defense there by Bismack Abubakar. That's going to give the rest of the subs an opportunity here for Iowa to check in.
It's now off the inbound. Who they get it to? It's Tribble. Hey!
Hey, what a play by Rutgers.
You know it's crazy. Pax called it out too. Shouldn't have never said it. That's what I was laughing at. Oh, and Cross just out of nowhere snatches it.
Rutgers defense really stepping up here. Down by 11 for the Scarlet Knights.
It's now Tribble off the screen, driving good pass. Milo Sanchez.
Yeah, great move there by Tribble to cut through the small double team there between, I believe it was Blanco and Blankham, and able to find his man. Blankham going to get called for an illegal screen, so Rutgers going to get a turnover right back.
Back the other way. Rutgers ball. The defense stepping up here. Now here comes Hero. Over the cross. His three is up. Bang! Chris Cross from downtown.
My man Dickey with the perfect cutoffs. It's great. Rutgers cuts the lead down to 6 now with that incredible three by Chris Cross.
Yes, a huge, huge three from him. Whoa, what just happened? Damn. Damn, guys.
The game just crashed.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Damn. Rip.
Oh,
Rip Bioni. Well, stay right here. We'll be right back in about, I don't know. But I'm gonna tag